Hello and welcome to another video here to Union Arena in the tabletop simulator. Today I decided to take a look at the Sukuna restriction, mainly that you can run either one of these in your deck. You can either run the Sukuna 4-cost Raid, or you can run the 2-cost Yuji Searcher. You cannot combine both of these in one deck. So to test the restriction and to see who of these can get more Sukuna's finger into the outside area, I built a deck. This is the complete deck, and it is the same for both the Sukuna and the Yuji. So I will run all of these cards in both of these decks. So let's take a look at the deck first. I will be running 4 0-cost Yujis, 4 double energy generation Yujis, and 2 double generation, double action point color trigger Yujis. You could argue for running like 4 of these because of the color trigger. However, yeah, it can bounce someone back to the hand, which is pretty strong. However, I prefer to have like a lower energy, lower action point cost Yuji for double energy generation, and this one is kind of expensive to play. However, his wind blade ability is also like pretty good. Next we have the Raids and the Sukunas. I will be running 4 of the 5-cost Sukunas in both of these decks. He can look for the Sukuna Finger and Malevolent Shrine. He is pretty good. And he can also be a target of the Malevolent Shrine. Same goes with this 6-cost Sukuna. He's also kind of expensive, and he rarely sees play. But his wind blade ability is pretty strong, and together with the Malevolent Shrine, he can become pretty strong too. And then lastly, we have the Yuji. I will run only 2 of these in each deck because he's strong, he's good, but I think he's not that useful in the Sukuna only deck. But like if you combine him with like the Nanami or like other blue cards, I think he will be a really good choice. So I will have 2 of the Yujis, 2 of the 6-cost Sukuna, and 4 of the Raid 5-cost Sukunas. Next up, we have like some support characters. We have 4 of the Maki, who can mill 2 cards from the top of the deck if you you activate her wind blade ability. Then we have the 2 energy, double energy generation Gojo, and then the 0-cost Nobara, who can when play draw a card, then place 1 card from your hand to your sideline. So pretty strong. I think I run two less of the 0-cost and then no 1-cost in the deck, so the early turns can be kinda complicated. But I can just replace some of the Gojo with the 1-cost Nobara, who can bounce 1 0-cost back to your hand. And I think that would solve the problem a little bit. But whatever, let's move to the next line. We have the event cards, pretty standard, 4 domain expansions, final trigger, and action point back to active. Then we have 2 of the Jujutsu High School first year, draw 3 cards, then place 2 cards from your hand into the sideline. I think it's pretty strong to get like more fingers into your deck, outside area. And then lastly, we have the Divergent Fist. It's the special trigger, and you can KO 5k if you have a Yuji on your field. The Sukuna doesn't have his own special trigger, so you have to run the Divergent Fist in this deck. And lastly, we have 2 of the Malevolent Shrine cards, kind of self-explanatory. It gains double. You can give your Sukuna double damage, snipe on impact +1. So if you choose this Sukuna or the 4-cost Raid Sukuna, they will actually have impact 2, which means they will deal 2 damage if they win a battle, which is pretty strong. And then lastly, we have 4 of the Sukuna Finger, which you need for like the Sukuna, and it's like the main engine of the deck. Alright, I'm ready to test these decks in a duel. We have the Raid Sukuna deck on the red side and the Searcher Yuji on the blue side. The only changes I did, as I mentioned, I put 1 of the 1-cost Nobara's double energy generation in there for 2 of the Gojos. I put 2 of the Nobaras simply because I think this will solve like the early energy problems that we have. Yeah. Let's roll the dice to see who will go first. 5 and 4, so the Sukuna will go first. Alright, I set up the game. Just for clearance, I put like the Sukuna on this side, so this is the Sukuna deck, and the Yuji on the other side, so this is the Searcher Yuji deck. I draw my 7 cards, and I start my turn on this side. I will not draw an extra card. We will gain 1 action point, and we will just play the Nobara into the energy line. Activate the When Blade ability, draw a card, and place a card from my hand into the sideline. So we draw a card, and then we place him into the sideline. Let's refresh and end our turn. In order to gain 2 action points, and we will draw an additional card. We got the Searcher, we got 2 Makis, 1 0 cost, 1 finger, and 1 of the Nobaras. Okay. So we will start also by playing the Nobara into the energy line. Draw 1 card, and we trash 1 card, which will be 1 of the fingers. We draw another Yuji Searcher, which is pretty good. And then we will play the double energy Nobara and take this one back to our hand. When play it, return 1 character other than this character with 1 or less energy to your hand. Otherwise, this needs to be returned to my hand. Okay, let's refresh and end our turn. Okay, we will gain 2 action points, draw 1 card. Don't have a lot of options yet, so we just play another Nobara. Draw 1 card and trash 1 card. Then we will play the 0 cost Yuji, refresh and end our turn. Okay, we stay at 2, draw 1 more card, another finger. Okay, this deck is like a little bit more lucky than the other one. Let's play 1 of the Yujis into the energy area. Look at the top 5 cards, reveal up to 1 finger, and then I need to bottom deck 1. Search, top 5. We got no finger, so all of these cards will go at the bottom. We have a lot of options actually. Let's play another Yuji Searcher. Search the top 5 cards. Again, no hit, but we already have 2 fingers, so we bottom deck a lot of domain expansions though, which is... oh, I accidentally shuffled the deck. Well, sorry. I think let's just try to rewind that. Yeah, I think this should have fixed it, so let's bottom deck these. Then hit refresh and end our turn. Alright, we draw 1 card and gain 1 more action point. We have a lot of Sukunas. So since we have a lot of Sukunas, I think we just go a little bit aggressive here. I might regret that later, because we don't have the 2 costs in our hand, but let's see. So we rest 1, play the double energy Yuji. Then we will raid this Yuji with the 5 cost Sukuna. Move into the front line. When blade ability, choose a character on your opponent's front line and switch it to resting, blah blah blah. If he doesn't have someone on the front line, so I cannot choose someone. And then look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Sukuna's finger or multiple shrine card among them, add them to your hand, and place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck. So this is our main searcher. It's the top 5 cards. Search top 5 cards, and we hit nothing. That is pretty bad. We haven't seen a single finger yet, which makes me believe they might be in the live. And then yeah, if we want to play aggressive, so we're gonna raid the other Yuji, move him to the front line. When blade ability, draw 2 cards and then place 1 card from your hand into the sideline. We draw 2 and we got a finger, so we're gonna place him into the sideline. And we don't have a 2 energy card, which might be a problem. So then we will move to the attack phase. We will swing with this one first because he can gain impact 1. He has 5000 battle points. There's no one on the front line. So, oh, sorry. So this will hit, and it's a marquee, a trigger. Then I will swing with this Sukuna. Again, no one on the front line, and there's the special trigger. We will KO this one. As I said, he can gain impact 1 really easily, so we don't want to have this on the field. KO this, refresh, and end our turn. Let's gain 1 more action point, draw 1 more card. We also got the double energy Yuji. The first thing we will do is play the Sukuna finger. We're gonna rest 1 Yuji, draw 1 card, and set him back to active. Then I will play one of the marquees into the energy line. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, add 1 of those to your hand, and place the remaining cards to your sideline. So we're just gonna draw 2. We're gonna drop the Nobara because the domain expansion is way better. So we will use this domain expansion immediately, set them back to active. We have 5 energy now. Let's raid one of the Sukuna to make space in our energy line. Move him to the front line, same when blade ability. This time we can freeze someone. Yep, it is frozen now for 1 turn, and we can look at the top 5 cards. And we hit the Malevolent Shrine. Rest of the cards will be bottom decked. I can look for the shrine, right? Yeah. So I can add this to my hand. Damn, that's a good turn. I will play the shrine. Yeah, I will play the shrine. Wait, it will be played as active. And then let's play 1 more Yuji Searcher. Search top 5. There's another shrine, but no finger. Bottom deck. We have 2 fingers, so we will rest this card and give this Sukuna double damage. Since this card is rested, he cannot block, so it's just gonna hit for double damage. First one is a Yuji get trigger, and the second one is a final trigger, domain expansion. Let's refresh everything and then move to the end phase. So we draw 1 card. He is frozen. We got a double energy Yuji, which is pretty good. We don't have a domain expansion, so I don't really want to draw an additional card. Let's play the 0-cost Yuji first. Then we will play this Yuji. For double energy, and he's at 4k in my opponent's face. And for the last one, let's raid this Yuji, move him to the front line, activate the Vent Blade ability, draw 2 cards, we get 1 shrine, and I think I will move him to the, outside area. Alright, we still have only 1 finger, so this guy's at 5k, doesn't have impact, however. I will swing 5k. I think I don't want to block this because I still have a lot of life cards left. So I will get an active trigger. It doesn't matter. Now I can refresh, he becomes active again, and I can pass my turn. Alright, it's drawn card, finally. Oh no, this deck is doing well. We get another finger. Let's use this finger. Rest one action point, rest one Yuji. We draw one card and then set the action point back to active. Let me move her to the front line, sorry. Yeah, we need some space. Oh, let's play one of the... Who should we play? Let's play one of the Maki, because she draws 2 cards and there's no 3.5k that this Yuji can bounce. So activate when blade ability, look at the top 2 cards, and we trash the Nobara. And so much energy points, but I have no space. Let's play one of the Nobara onto the front line, so I have like a blocker in case someone attacks with no impact. Draw one card and place one card into the sideline. That is all quite unfortunate. And then I guess let's do the same thing again. We're gonna put her in the remove area. Play her, draw one card, sideline one. You know what? I'm gonna sideline him and I will try to play him next turn. Okay, let's move to the... Oh no, wait. How many fingers do we have? 3. Snipe. We will rest the shrine, give him double damage and snipe. No impact, +1, yep. So snipe, you may target a card on your opponent's front line and attack it with this character. If you do, your opponent cannot block. Let's snipe the Sukuna. Yeah, only in my opponent's turn this one will gain +1000 battle points. So he will be KO'd. We have no impact, so that doesn't deal any damage. Then swing Maki, he can block. Swing Yuji. And we got a raid trigger, which I think I will add to the hand because we have a little bit of an energy problem here. Alright, let's move to the end phase. Let's refresh and end our turn. He will become active again. Let's draw one card. Sorry for the bad camera angle. 4 energy, okay. Shrine gives 1, this gives 1, this draws 1. He bounces 1. I think both of these are necessary and this can give us something spicy. So let's play her. We will not raid the Yuji, right? So we can leave him in the energy line, yeah. Put her in the front line. When blade ability, draw to... Which Sukuna do I want? I think I want the impact one. But he can look for more fingers. Whatever, I will choose him. Then I could potentially raid to... but I don't want to. Let's play the Shrine. And then let's play the Divergent Fist. And we sideline the Sukuna. Then we will rest the Shrine. Can we get something? No, we have 1, so we don't rest. We can't get anything. Let's swing Sukuna and your opponent can block, as mentioned. Okay, let's refresh everything and end our turn. Alright, let's draw one card. 5 cost Sukuna. We need, how many do we need? 6. Let's move her to the front line. Sorry. Let's move her to the front line. Then we rest 1 action point for this Yuji. Double energy generation, so we have 6 energy in total. Then we finally play this guy for the first time. Rested, right? He's not a raid. When played, if on the front line, your opponent returns one character on the front line to their hand. If two of the, so we have 3 Sukuna fingers on our hand. So this when blade ability activates if on the front line. If 2 or 3 copies of Sukuna finger are in your sideline, 2 instead. So 2 characters on their front line to the hand. He only has 2, so we return him, and then we will return him. He will be placed either in the remove area or in the outside area, I'm not sure, so I just gonna place him in the remove area. Okay, that was like a big turn. Shrine doesn't do anything because our Sukuna is arrested. I think that was a good idea. Let's swing with the Yuji. We hit 1 attack. It's a get trigger. Let's swing with the Maki. It's a draw trigger. And let's hit with the Nobara. It's not a trigger. No, here's a 4K, okay. Alright, let's refresh everything and move to the end phase. We're down to our last life and he has impact. So we definitely need to get rid of him. Let's draw 1 card. The Gojo. 2 fingers. Okay. Let's see what I can do. First, let's play the Maki on the front line. Look at the top 2 cards. And then place 1 into the sideline. Oh, that's so good. Next, we're gonna use the domain expansion. Then we will play the Divergent Fist and KO this Sukuna. Then let's raid this Yuji. Move him to the front line. We will freeze this Yuji. Then look at the top 5 cards for a Malevolent Shrine or a Sukuna Finger. Search top 5 cards. Nothing. Let's bottom deck these, then we only have 20 cards in our deck. And then can he KO me? I have only 2 cards. But this one has snipe. Can move someone to the front line. I need to play someone on the front line for sure. Let's play the Gojo on the front line. Let's play the Gojo on the front line for our last action point. Then we have 2 fingers, so we can just give him double damage, right? So we have 2 fingers, so we can just give him double damage. Yeah, we will do that. Give him double damage. And then we swing 4K. And my opponent will block this. Okay. Then let's refresh, hope this is enough defense, and move to the end phase. Okay, let's draw 1 card. This guy is frozen. We can raid, we have 6 energy too. We can raid a lot. What should we do? Can move someone to the front line. Draw 1 card or do double. I think we're pretty safe at the moment, so I will just do an extra draw. That is pretty good. We will move this Yuji to the front line. Then we will raid with the Sukuna. Set him to active. Again, frozen only at the beginning of the turn. Then I can freeze this Sukuna. Look at the top 5 cards. Oh, we got the last finger. 4th finger. Oops. We bottom deck these. Add him to the hand. We have 1 more action point. I think we won. We will play the last finger. Now we have 4. We will rest this Yuji. Draw 1 card. Oh, holy shit, this luck is insane. 7 back to active. Play the domain expansion to set back to active 2 action points. Play the double energy Yuji, because why not? And play the Gojo, the front line. Then we have 4 fingers, so we will rest the Malevolent Shrine and give him Snipe and Impact +1 double damage. So we have 1 impact character and we have 1 more hit anyways. So we will move to the attack phase. We're gonna swing first. Gonna swing at the Maki. She has 3000. He has impact 1. So the last life is a finger. Damn. Draw a card. So this is the end of this battle, of this test battle. The Searcher Yuji deck won against the Raid Sukuna deck. He got the Sukuna finger really early. There was a lot of luck involved, however. He managed to get 4 fingers by the end of the game, while the Raid Sukuna managed to gain only 3 fingers. However, the 3rd finger was like the last life card, which was a little bit unfortunate, so this deck was a little bit unlucky. Generally speaking, I think that this Yuji deck is a little bit better in gaining the fingers into the outside area. However, there's like a lot of drawbacks with like the double action point cost cards that you run. Like you saw, I played the 6 energy double action cost Sukuna, this guy. However, it's like really rewarding if you manage like to pull it off. If you enjoyed the video, just give it a like. And you can check out the other videos in the Jujutsu Kaisen playlist or the Bleach and Hunter x Hunter playlists. And you guys can let me know in the comments how you are building the Sukuna deck. I'm not sure if I will be running this in like the physical format, because I kind of prefer the Mahito deck, and I already got like most of these cards. So yeah, just let me know in the comments and see you next time.